Baggedmilk from Oilers Nation joining us. Thank you.
Happy New Year. Kind of.
So, what color is your toilet right now?
A wonderful shade of maroon in honor of Pat Maroon's safety hearing from this morning.
Oh, my goodness.
It's gotten to a point where it's just, I don't even think about the beets anymore. I'm eating beets again. That's just what my life is now.
This is going to be the whole season.
Yeah, like
You've
last night
in,
I was doing a beat cast on Twitter, and I just kind of said, I'm going to be doing this till April, aren't I?
Yeah.
And everybody's like, oh yeah, good idea. It's ugly.
It is. It's this morning I sort of came, I don't want to be that guy that wears the bag to the games. And I still want to be able to tune in and still want to see a favorable result from the Edmonton Oilers. But I do need a break from the disappointment. I do need some sort of reprieve on that level. And I have decided that I'm going to start cheering for the Vegas Knights.
I mean, it's a good call. How could you not? They're a great story.
Yeah, I love it. I think it's where I'm going to go. I'm going to put my heart there, and then the loyalty still. I'll still hang my hat. I'll still hang the Oilers hat, in the closet, and it'll be there, ready to go if a miracle happens. But I think we're done, eh?
I mean, it's not looking good. If I had been here the week before Christmas on that 4-game roll, we would be having a different conversation right now.
Yeah.
But here we are, fast forward 2 weeks since I was last here, and they're right back in the toilet again.
Whoa.
The maroon-colored swirling toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny, too, when you hear anybody that any of the any of the sports nerds, I like to refer to them, no one gets it. No one understands it. It makes no sense. It's just as confusing as how well the Vegas Knights are doing. Like, this team, on paper, looks pretty damn good, right?
I think even the most cynical hockey fan, the biggest Flames fan, would not have expected the Oilers to be this bad.
Yeah.
And it's funny because we went through 10 years of just horrible hockey, so I'm kind of like seasoned and I feel like I've got a thick skin against this kind of stuff, but it's a different level of disappointment because they were supposed to be good.
Yeah, you're right. They got propped up. We were going in and we were even guarded. We were even a little bit trepidate. There was a bit of a trepidation going into the new season in the last couple of years, even with McDavid. Everyone's kind of like, they got somewhere. They're still young, but they're not as fast as they could be. There's always that conversation, but this is hard to watch. Last night was horrible. That was a bad performance just from beginning to end.
Well, the weird part about it was that I thought they came out well last night.
Yeah.
The first probably 30 minutes was actually really good for the Oilers, and then the wheels just fell off. As soon as they got that 5-minute
Maybe
power
I'm still
play,
thinking of the Jets game.
They blend together, right? It was just two horrible performances at home where you get shut out back-to-back games of 5-0. It's just the Oilers should be doing something for fans on that kind of thing, but they're not. Instead, we'll get a ticket increase in the summer, and it's like... Enjoy,
Yeah. No, we'll continue to get raped by that team. That's an ongoing thing. That's an ongoing theme. It's not even worth having a discussion about that. Okay, a couple of things. Are you watching the World Juniors?
Yes. Yeah,
okay.
We have it on in the office all day, actually.
Okay,
it's good.
Yeah, it's good hockey. I enjoy that tournament every year. Now, Canada gets the Czech Republic tomorrow. U.S., Sweden will be the first of the two semis in the afternoon, so we get to watch that hockey. Now, this team is, again, I refer to them as plugs, but they're not. They're not a bunch of plugs. They're just not a bunch. It's not a whole bunch of superstars, right?
Yeah, it's weird how Team Canada builds their junior team every year. They have the prospects where they could just go
nuts,
all-star type lineup, but they decide to go with grinders and stuff. I don't know. To me, I would just run up the score whenever possible. You know what I mean? I would put as much skill on 4 lines as you possibly can, but I mean, Team Canada doesn't ask my opinion, though they should. I think they should.
It's a good team, though.
They are a good team. They're fun to watch. They're fast. They're quick. They're physical.
Yeah.
They need to be a little bit more disciplined against better teams.
Yeah.
Like the game against the U.S., for instance, they were up 2-0, got themselves into penalty trouble, and then the wheels fell off.
Yeah. So how much of that was outdoor, bumpy, pucks bouncing all over the damn place too, though?
Part of it, but then they took some bad penalties that, once
that boarding penalty in the third was stupid.
Yeah, I mean, and once the momentum gets rolling the other way, sometimes it's hard to stop it.
Yeah. Okay, last thing. We talked about buffets this morning. Now, kind of a thing of the past. We don't get as many this morning, but if you got a buffet, even if it's a past buffet experience that you want to talk about.
I have. Yeah, there's a Chinese buffet in St. Albert that I used to go to religiously.
What? Why is this? Why can't I find this stuff? Where is it?
I think it was like on the northern side of St. Albert, like right in midway up St. Albert Trail as you're leaving town. I don't know if it's there anymore, but we used to go there all the time, and I had buddies who would just literally sit there all day. We were asked to leave a Chinese buffet when I was in grade 12 because we decided to skip school on a Friday or whatever. We went and sat at the Chinese buffet, and we sat there all day. And they're like, you guys need to leave. There's been 3 rounds of food come out, and you've sat here through all of it. Yeah. Just kind of waiting. You pace yourself, keep a little bit on the plate, looks active.
It can't be around anymore. There's no way.
It's like Golden Palace, or it was like one of those cliche kind of names.
You guys shut that place down.
We might have.
You ruined it for everybody else.
Life's accomplishment for me.
He closed the Chinese buffet. That's Baggedmilk from Oilers Nation. All right, we'll chat next week. We're going to be in Antigua next week, so when you come in, you'll be talking to us, sunning our asses.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to that. I won't be jealous at all.
The Locker Room.